Do you habitually wet your toothbrush before applying toothpaste? That satisfying foam makes brushing feel more thorough. A habit many of us picked up since childhood. My own mother brushed this way her entire life, until a few years ago, when her gums began visibly receding, creating gaps between her teeth and noticeable sensitivity. When she consulted her dentist, she learned this was not just about brushing pressure alone. This small habit she never questioned may have contributed to. Here is the important part. Women past menopause have particularly vulnerable gum tissue, meaning small habits like this can have an outsized impact on gum health. Today I will explain exactly why wetting your toothbrush can be a problem and what to do instead. First, let's understand why gum health becomes especially fragile for women. In this stage of life, gum tissue is significantly influenced by estrogen, which regulates blood flow to the gums and keeps gum tissue thick and resilient. When estrogen drops sharply at menopause, gum tissue thins and becomes more sensitive, just like other mucous membranes throughout the body. Research consistently shows postmenopausal women experience higher rates of gum swelling, bleeding, sensitivity, and recession. This means brushing habits that caused no noticeable problems in younger years can place significant additional strain on already weakened gum tissue after menopause. Here is something worth explaining more carefully. Exactly how wetting your toothbrush connects to gum health. Many people assume more water means richer foam and better cleaning, but the opposite often happens. Toothpaste contains mild abrasives that help remove plaque and fluoride. That helps prevent cavities. Wetting your toothbrush first dilutes the toothpaste, causing foam to build up faster and more abundantly. This excessive foam creates a false sense that brushing is complete, leading many people to finish brushing prematurely. Meanwhile, the active ingredients have actually been diluted, meaning less effective cleaning happens than you think. Dental professionals also point out that this rapid foaming can unconsciously encourage people to brush harder, chasing that satisfying clean feeling that comes with more foam. That excess pressure is a key driver behind gum recession. Here is something important to clarify. Gum recession is not simply a cosmetic concern. When gums recede, the tooth root that was originally protected by gum tissue, called dentin, becomes exposed. Dentin lacks the hard protective enamel covering your visible teeth, making it far more sensitive and vulnerable. This leads to worsening sensitivity to cold or hot foods, and increased susceptibility to decay and wear. Research consistently identifies hard bristled brushes and excessively forceful brushing as leading causes of gum recession and dentin exposure. The habit we are discussing today, wetting your toothbrush, is essentially one link in this same chain, leading to excess pressure. Does simply skipping the water really make such a difference though? I want to be honest here. Wetting your toothbrush is not the sole cause of gum recession. Gum health depends on multiple factors together: brushing habits, brush type, pressure applied, and the hormonal changes discussed earlier. That said, applying toothpaste to a dry brush genuinely helps by reducing excess foam, which in turn reduces the tendency to brush too hard, while allowing the active ingredients to work more effectively against cavities and gum disease. Many dental professionals actually recommend brushing without wetting your toothbrush first, and research also shows spitting rather than rinsing extensively after brushing helps fluoride remain on tooth surfaces longer for continued protection. Now for the correct brushing technique. First, skip wetting your toothbrush entirely. Apply a pea-sized amount of toothpaste directly to a dry brush. It may feel unfamiliar with less foam at first, but that is actually a sign the toothpaste is working as intended. Second, always use a soft bristled toothbrush. Third, angle the brush at roughly 45 degrees toward your gum line, and move it gently in small circles, never scrubbing back and forth. Aggressively, gentle circular motion, almost like painting with a soft brush, removes plaque effectively without excess force. Fourth, rather than scrubbing your whole mouth in one continuous motion, divide your teeth into small sections of 2 or 3 teeth at a time, gently focusing on each section before moving on, which reduces strain on your gums. Here is an important additional tip. If you tend to grip your toothbrush too tightly, try holding it more like a pencil rather than gripping it in your fist. A full fist grip naturally encourages more force, while a light pencil grip makes it physically harder to apply excessive pressure. This small change in hand position alone can meaningfully reduce strain on your gums. An essential safety note: these habits help slow recession and prevent further damage. They do not reverse gum tissue that has already receded. If your gum recession is already significant, exposing visible tooth roots, causing severe sensitivity, frequent bleeding, or a sense of looseness in your teeth, self-care alone is not enough, and you should see a dentist for proper evaluation. Depending on severity, dentists may recommend deep cleaning, gum treatment, or in more advanced cases, gum grafting procedures. If gum problems feel particularly severe after menopause, consulting both a gynecologist and dentist together may help, since some research suggests hormone therapy may improve gum health in postmenopausal women, though hormone therapy carries individual risks and benefits that should be discussed thoroughly with a doctor before deciding. Here is a 7-day plan. Days 1 and 2, check whether your current toothbrush has soft bristles, replacing it if it does not. Day 3, start brushing with a dry toothbrush, skipping the water entirely. Days 4 and 5, practice holding your toothbrush like a pencil, rather than gripping it fully. Day 6, try dividing your mouth into sections and brushing gently section by section, rinsing lightly afterward rather than excessively. Day 7, assess whether your gum sensitivity or condition has changed, and schedule a dental visit if recession appears already significant. Continuing old brushing habits without addressing this means gums may gradually recede further over time, along with rising risk of sensitivity and damage. Individual gum condition and rate of recession vary, influenced by genetics and existing dental conditions. Beyond hormonal changes alone, keep practicing these small habits consistently, but see a dental professional if your gum condition feels serious. Starting today, skipping the water on your toothbrush could become a lasting habit that protects your gums for years to come. If this helped, please subscribe and share it with your mother or any woman in your life who mentions sensitive gums.